Greetings and salutations. My name is Thrones and welcome to my channel. My builds in a nutshell are basically role-playing builds. Today's build is going to be Arkasiss Apprentice, or the Apprentice of Arkasiss. It's basically a role-playing build intended for a niche, specifically niche casual playstyle for questing around a normal content. It's not made for veteran content, it's not made for trials, it's not made for anything difficult and all around. Well, it's not made for trials, it's not made for DLC dungeons, it's not made for anything serious. It's just a fun build, you know, to kick back and enjoy a little bit. Maybe if you have a lot of alternative characters that you don't use that often but want to give them some flair, some, you know, personality, you try to make them immersive in their own way, you know, you can always make these types of builds. Anyways, as I said, Arkasiss is basically the final boss of the Stone Dungeon, and he's basically a crazy alchemist that's experimenting around the wolf blood and vampire blood and etc, etc. We're playing as a Nord, considering Arkasiss himself was a Nord, so we're gonna go with the Nord theme, and plus the whole vampire, werewolf, Greymoor type of expansion did go in Skyrim, so yeah. We went as a Sorcerer, and yeah, the only reason why we went with the Sorcerer is because at the end of the fight, spoiler alert of Arkasiss, he does go a little bit with the electric type of feeling, so going Sorcerer with the electric type of skills would be the best. We went Stamina because we are a werewolf, so yeah, this is a werewolf-centered build as well. And for the first time in the last 10 videos, I do have a Munda Stone in this one, luckily, which is the Thief Stone. And that would be the recommended one. Now for the gear, or should I go to skills first? Yeah, let's go gear first. Anyways, the stone husk. Your heavy attacks tether you to enemies for 5 seconds, as long as you remain within 12 meters of them. Enemies touching the tether take X amount of damage, and you gain a stack of husk drain, up to 15 stacks. This effects can occur every 10 seconds, and when the tether ends, you consume the stacks and gain weapon and spell damage per stack. It's a nice, you know, skill. It's just for the visual effects, it will give us a little bit of the stone thingy on the chest piece, and it will, you know, connect to the enemy and stuff. But yeah, for the second set would be Arkasiss. So whenever you drink a potion while in combat, you and 3 group members gain 44 ultimate. I am only running it on the chest piece, as well on the 2 jewelry pieces. One is bloodthirsty, the other one would be infused. The reason why I went with infused is reducing the cooldown potions below this level for 8 seconds. So basically, because of this set himself can activate every 30 seconds, and usually potion cooldowns would be around 45 seconds, but with these enchants we're gonna drop it down to 32 seconds. So yeah, we can have almost a 90% uptime, quote-unquote uptime. We can just get the maximum benefit of this on the back stuff. And yeah, we get 44 ultimate for drinking it. We're also running Shapeshifter's Chain and reduce the cost of your werewolf transformation, pardon my language, and abilities, as well as getting some health, stamina, and magicka. And yeah, it's gonna only cost us like 220 ultimate. You can further go even more if you want to go with salvation as well, or potentates like on the hunter build, but I want to go a little bit more zappy on this one. That's why I went with Storm Master. When you deal critical damage with a fully charged heavy attack, your light and heavy attacks deal additional damage. This one will additionally you know, synchronize nicely with the Stone Husk. And yeah, for the skills, we went with a little bit of zappiness, crystal weapons, boundless storm for a little bit more lightning, bound armaments for being slaughtered, giving us maximum stamina. The same goes on the back bar as well, bound armaments on both bars just for the maximum stamina, as well as camouflaged hunter giving us major savagery and prophecy, and the ultimate on the front bar. For the back bar, we're gonna go with thunderous rage, we're gonna go with critical surge giving us major brutality and sorcery, also healing us for every critical we do, unstable wall of storms, and lightning flood for the lightning AoE abilities. And yeah, let's see it in action. Let's actually start with the lightning one, and let's see how much we can generate ultimate. So we're gonna heavy attack a little bit. That would be the tether. If you can see it on the chest piece, it has this intriguing type of look. Basically a combination between stone and wood or something. Yeah. And it almost activates every time we use a heavy attack for some reason. I don't know why that happens, but yeah. The tether itself, as you saw, it connects to an enemy and it will touch other enemies as well, and the more enemies it touches, the more damage we will be able to do. In werewolf form, that would be the same case, because as you can see, you can still see the effect of the stone husk on us. And we also deal lightning damage. But I do have the skill activate still, so let us wait just a tiny little bit. There we go. As you can see, stone husk on the chest, on the back. Visually, really nice. Another alternative set you can go with, if you're going with the group play and trying to boost the ultimate of your group itself, you can always go with Kraglan as well. If I have it out, I guess I don't. Let's go with medium dungeon sets. And let's go with Kraglan's Howl. Basically, after an enemy you recently damaged dies, you let out a howl, granting 3 allies within 15 meters the heed of the call. Activating the synergy gives you and the activator 12 ultimate. This will really help out with the ultimate regeneration. Another alternatives, instead of maybe going with Storm Master, you can go with Clever Alchemist, because it is a, well, alchemist type of dungeon. So, yeah. Clever Alchemist definitely there, or you can go with a little bit more poisons. The skills we already covered, so next would be the CP, the beautiful CP of... I forgot everything. Potion, food, speed, and mount speed. Fighting Finesse, Raffle Strikes, Master at Arms for damage and single type damage, or you can go with a little bit more damage over time. For Retry would be health, armor, stamina, magicka, maybe these two combined, because it would be doing a couple of magicka abilities, but you can also go with more speed. That's it for that. For the fashion itself, we went really easy. We went full Hazardous Alchemy as well for the weapons, and whenever the Stone Husk arms pack goes out, that would be recommended. If you don't like the heavy alchemist, you can always go with the medium or the light one per your taste. Another one would be the Eccentric Experimenter, which is a little bit better, but I already have a experimenting alchemist guy, so I went with this one for a little bit more of a werewolf type of build, being a sorcerer, I think. If you went with maybe a Nightblade for a little bit even more ultimate regeneration, go for it, buddy. Go wild. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.